position. And with that, an alpha pickup for the side of Night Horde. So, alpha going to be in the marksman lane, it looks like. Horde.
A massive game indeed, as this is going to determine who is setting the pace for this series. Whoever wins will be moving forward into the semifinals of the NACT Fall season. Whoever loses will be dropped down to the lower bracket to face up against Godspeed.
Oh, it looks like Dez is jungling. Oh, my phone taking some damage here. I'm so confused with the changes that went up around here. Oh, my foe is looking like he's going to be on the roam position here right now. So a big mix-up here for where some of these players are going to be. Dez going to go ahead and keep up with the original role he started out with Gosu Night Horde on the jungle there. So that should at least add a little bit of synergy for the team.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing the Zeus in the gold lane.
Oh, and just like that, Mobazane comes in for the first blood. They're set up by the pop-up from Shark.
Yeah, a little unfortunate. Oh, my foe out of position prior to the turtle spawning on the board. You know, this is just in from production as well. It appears Gosu Night Horde, their plan, they have a new strategy that we don't really see too often. They're going to be switching roles pretty much every single game.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep BTK on their toes. Right now, though, I mean, it's at 0-1. First blood did go over oh, and you miss. Mikasa just misses to try to find the pop-up there onto Flied Chicken. Meanwhile, Dez working on this turtle. Is he going to be able to find it? A great push out there. And Mobazane going to be able to find the first turtle. Mikasa in trouble, finds a pop-up there, and gets himself out of harm's way. Has the Primal Wrath. Is that going to be enough? Mobazane gets caught. Legend finds the kill. Fly Chicken able to answer back onto Dez with a kill of his own. And oh my foe finds the glorious pathway, but Shark is right there to find the pop-up and the Violet Requiem.
Yeah, oh my foe falling yet again. Just being a little too aggressive. He needs to kind of be careful. He definitely doesn't want to help BTK scale in the early game. Zane getting a little overly aggressive himself, trying to chase that kill. Leads to a death. Now going to be 3-1 on the board. BTK also having a turtle in their favor to give them a little bit of that boost in the economy.
Yeah, I mean, right now, 3-1, a little bit of a boost. I mean, it's honestly, I don't want to say it's a little bit. It's 1K in the early game, which really does speak a lot for how well BTK is doing right now. Pulling you can see them right now. They're trying to pre-game the invasion from BTK. They're already pulling that purple buff into the bush to try to hide it so that they don't have vision on. And you can see already, Mobazane here already working on the jungle of his opponents. Oh, my foe dives in there after two of them. In comes a yellow Shark with the spatial migration, finds the pop-up onto Oh My Foe. Hoon does miss with the freeze. The rest of Night Horde looking for an escape. In it comes the Sandstorm from Fly Chicken, finds the kill onto Oh My Foe, and a Legend. Looks like he was creating the space, did have that ultimate out, but it was not enough.
They threw out a hook, and Gosu Night Horde grabbed it. BTK able to extend the lead now, 5-1. 2 kills on the board for Chicken on this Khalid. Highest kills in the game, but 5 assists going over to Hoon. He's had an assist for every single kill so far. Now a 2,000 gold lead. You are seeing the turtle spawn in as well. Both sides ready to take the battle, but who will be able to claim this objective?
Yeah, right now, Legend takes about 50% damage right there, and the turtle has been pulled out and reset. Shark getting a good front row seat here, looking for an angle, possibly for another spatial migration. You can see the rest of Night Horde going around the side. They're going to go in. Immediately, Mikasa takes a bunch of damage there. Out comes the CC. Oh My Foe is the first one to go down. Fly Chicken finds a kill onto Mikasa. Yellow is next at the hands of Mobazane. This might almost be 4 down. Oh My Foe does find a kill onto Mobazane, and just like that, Night Horde, even with 2 down, gain control of this turtle.
And now BTK has to find a trade. Look at the top side. We're looking at Zia quickly trying to burst down these minions. He's not very mobile, though. You're already seeing the 2-man rotation over there from Legend, from Oh My Foe, to defend on the top side. So overall, that's a 1 trade for the side of Gosu Night Horde. The gold difference is a little over 1,000 now, slowly closing that distance to try and equalize this economy. Oh My Foe It was very aggressive in the early phase, but he has 2 kills now under his belt. He actually has the highest kills for Gosu Night Horde.
Yeah, and I want to say a great job by Night Horde. They took 2 deaths, but still the team was focused on the target that they wanted, and that was mlbb. Without mlbb, BTK was not going to be able to contest this turtle. They immediately had to flee, and Night Horde picked them up an objective here. Trying to even it out. It's still a 1K lead for BTK.
Yeah, I see the Impure Rage on yellow BC as well. This is going to be that Zeuskin inside of the gold lane. We've seen it flex so many times this NACT fall season, but it's going to be pairing up against Zia on this carry, who definitely has a lot more range at his disposal, which is going to force him to play a little bit safer. You're going to see the golden staff picked up by Zia as well for some additional attack speed. Chicken on the 2v1 though, narrowly able to escape. But
he
Dez
read
and
that
Mikasa
quickly. Dez, as soon as Dez came in there, he was ready. Had the flicker out there. Even used his raging sandstorm to back out. Now you can see all the damage. Zia doing work up at top. That's the one thing that's probably going to be a big problem for Night Horde as we move into the mid game, as we start getting into the late game, because nobody has been able to stop Zia. They haven't been a threat up there, and he's just continually getting his items.
Yeah, able to get those items, trying to scale. We know how heavy a carry can hit in the late game. Right now, already having the golden staff at his disposal for some additional attack speed. We are seeing another turtle spawn on the table. This is the 3rd turtle of this game. The second one went to Night Horde. The first one over to BTK, who will be able to take the 3rd.
Oh, from the back line, they're going to go ahead and engage onto Night Horde. You're going to see if mlbb able to find the turtle as well. Now he's going to join the fight. Dez is in trouble behind Fly Chicken and mlbb. They do find a kill there. Hoon picks that up. Shark uses the spatial migration to escape. The rest of Night Horde and mlbb dives in, finds himself a kill onto Oh My Foe. Now sitting at 3, 2, and 4.
A major victory for BTK, not only able to take a turtle, but also able to take 3 members down from Gosu Night Horde and a tier 3 turret on the bot side and the top side. Right now, they're finding all the answers. Gosu Night Horde slowly digging themselves into a hole they may not be able to climb out of. They need to find a trade.
Yeah, a trade. They're at about a 4K gold loss, a deficit right here, and they're getting their towers pushed in right now. A great objective pick up there by BTK, and it's starting to show where the damage is starting to come in. Now they're able to push forward, and look at them looming here on the Night Horde. They're looking for an opportunity. Unfortunately, they don't find one, but the patience is something to kind of put out there.
But this is where I'm a little worried, right? The later this game goes, the easier it'll be for BTK to push through and close it out. I mean, you have Zia on a carry. You have, what, 3, 4 fighters, 4 frontline heroes that a carry should be able to burst down with ease.
Oh, Mikasa finds himself on the wrong end of a spatial migration, followed by the Violet Requiem. The rest of Night Horde comes in to his aid. In comes Fly Chicken, does miss the ult, earns himself a stun for his efforts, and the rest of Night Horde back up to their tower. Conceal play out there. Shark looking for an angle while mlbb is clearing out the jungle.
Yeah, and then also the tier 2 on the bot side does fall as well, so the map bleeding blue right now for BTK. Tier 3 will fall in the mid lane alongside all of this massive advantage that BTK has been stacking. There goes the Corrosion Scythe, the Golden Staff picked up by Zia, working for that core trinity.
Ooh, a big pop up there, and they do find a stun on to Flied Chicken. Lord is out, and it looks like BTK very quickly going to turn their attention back down. I'm not sure if they're going to go for it, but they're clearing up the lanes as they move. Just a smooth, well-oiled machine here. All right, guys, as we go in here, Zia putting the damage on there. That's going to go ahead, set them up for this first Lord. Zia doing a great job now trying to put the damage on there. Fly Chicken trying to protect him. Mikasa coming in from the side. The rest of Night Horde here in tow as the Lord gets pulled out and reset. mlbb comes here, greets the Lord up here to the side, does reset it. They're looking for a fight with the rest of Night Horde. Chicken and Zia on the back end, trying to watch the flank here as both teams kind of vying for position here right now. Both teams trying to be patient, not make a mistake, not dive in for a fight that they are not ready for. And you can see both teams trying to do their best to kind of keep these minion waves at bay as well. From the bottom, Zia going to go ahead and clear out the bottom. mlbb cleared out the mid before he starts on this. Oh my foe, keeping the watchful eye on the Lord. Oh, they do lock on to Mikasa, who dives in deep. That might be the first mistake from the back end. Fly Chicken gets tossed up by Legend. Is that going to be enough? The rest of Night Horde is backing off, and that's going to give a clean Lord to the side of BTK.
Able to extend this match even more in their favor now with this Lord on their side. They should be able to take the remaining tier 2 turrets. Gosu Night Horde forced to be very passive this game, and not having a traditional marksman is not really working in their favor. Not to mention Dez is having a very hard time in his jungle. Just look at the invasion plays from BTK, putting pressure all across the map.
Well, for me, it's like what they don't really have that late game insurance, that late game burst that's going to come through, unless you're kind of leaning on Mikasa. But like right now, you have Zia starting to come online. All BTK needs to do is use that heavy front line that they have, get the CC down, allow Zia to do his work with the speedy light wheel, and there just really is not an answer on the side of Gosu Night Horde, as BTK just moving from one lane to the next like clockwork.
Yeah, and the clock is definitely ticking, and not in Gosu Night Horde's favor, as BTK is looking to push open the base.
Ooh, Glorious Pathway comes out, and that is still... Oh, they actually take down the Lord before the tower comes out. Chicken dives in under the tower, earns himself some CC of his own, and there is a nice Violet Requiem that comes out. Zia finds the kill onto Mikasa. Still not really able... Oh, Shark! He's gonna get lifted. Fly Chicken actually has to go in to defend Shark to get him to safety. So they do protect some of these... Oh, as I say that, I was gonna say they protect the high grounds, but that's gonna be the mid-high ground that goes down for Night Horde.
Yeah, gonna be able to open up that base. Gosu Night Horde left to pick up the pieces, going in for another inhibitor play on the bot side. Will take it with no problems, and now focusing back on the jungle, seeing the Winter Crown picked up by Legend, the Blade of Despair picked up by Yellow BC. Yellow BC though, it's been hard, right? You're running on this Zeusin, and it's not really been effective this entire game. On the other hand, though, it's been helping Zia kind of thrive. He's able to fight from a distance, not really too worried about Gosu Night Horde being able to even dive in on him with the pressure that BTK's been providing.
Yeah, and I'm kind of wondering about this the Suyu pick, if it was something that was part of their composition, part of their plan, or if simply it was there to take it away from mlbb, as we saw how great he was in the last game of the series last week on the new hero. Because they're just not able to find it. We do have a conceal play in here. Hoon guided by the rest. Oh, with a flicker comes in there, find themselves an airborne Mikasa. Hoon with the cleanup there, and is going to go ahead and put those auto attacks out. From the backside, Oh My Foe comes in, but is greeted by 5 members of BTK who put the boots to him. And now with these 2 minions, are BTK going to be able to close this up? A lot of CC diving onto Night Horde, 50% on the core. They do find a kill onto Dez. It's just Legend alone, and that is going to be game 1 to BTK.
A major victory to be able to start this series in their favor for their debut in the playoffs for the NACT Fall Season 16.